So here's a bad magic combo no one asked for. You start by playing Doubling Season, Parallel Lives, Anointed Procession, Adrix and Nev, Mondrak, Urhatak and Primal Vigor for as many tokens as possible, or about 96 times the regular amount of tokens you create. Next step is simple. You play Miriam Sentinel Worm. And then you copy Miriam with a Spark Double. You'd think you get 2 Miriams, but you don't. You actually get 98 because the first Miriam sees the second one and it's like, oh, a non-token one. I better create some more. But because you've got 96 times tokens, it creates 96 more. So you've got 98 total. And then you create 96 more, and then you create 96 more. So you have 290 in total. And then you play a Roaming Throne. Of course, you choose Dragon as it enters. And because it enters as a non-token dragon, Miriam sees it. Every Miriam sees it. All 290 of them. And they all get an extra one because there's a Roaming Throne out. So that's 580. But you've got 96 multiplied tokens. So you have 55,680 Roaming Thrones. Which is quite a lot. So you play Thraka's the Butcher afterwards. Every Miriam is like, oh, that's a non-token dragon. And every Roaming Throne is like, here, have an additional trigger to every single Miriam. So you have 55,000 triggers for every single Miriam. So that's about 16 million triggers in total. But you have 96 times your normal tokens. So you have about 1.5 billion copies of Thraka's the Butcher. Next, very simple. You just play Bitter Feud, Curse of Bloodletting, Dictate of the Twin Gods, Fiendish Duo, Gisela, Blade of Gold Knight, Gratuitous Violence, Furnace of Wrath, City on Fire, Fire Emancipation, and Isengard Unleashed for a large amount of damage multipliers. And then final piece of the puzzle, you play Zopandrel and Unnatural Growth. Then you can move to combat. Zopandrel and Unnatural Growth will trigger, giving Thrakus' power multiplied by 4 times. So it goes from 3 to 6 to 12. Which is all fine. 12 power, that's not a lot. But you have 1.5 billion Thrakuses. So you attack with all of them. And you have 55,000 Roaming Thrones, which increases your triggers by a rather large amount. So you have 55,000 times 1.5 million triggers. 1.5 billion, sorry. Even more. And that's about 80 trillion triggers. Which you may argue is overkill, but oh well. We didn't come here for a good magic combo, we came here for a bad magic combo. So Thrakus' power doubles 80 trillion times from the 12 that it was already at. And it's also getting, the damage is also getting multiplied by 1700. However, I don't know what on earth this number is. No calculator I could find would let me calculate this number. It's far too big. There's also one other small problem. 3 mana stops the entire thing. And of course, if they're playing Teferi's Protection, they're probably also playing Farewell, so you can't even do it again. It also doesn't help if your opponent has Platinum Angel. So, you know, it's just for the low cost of a lot of mana that you can deal a large amount of damage. I have no clue how much damage you deal. I hope my maths was right. I put way too much work into this.